What's up guys, my name is Stoody and I'd like to welcome you all back to another video. Now hopefully yesterday, at the time you guys are watching this, I did my top 5 AFL Supercoach locks for 2024. Today I'm going to be doing my top 5 traps for 2024 now. These are players that you should not select in your team, at least in your starting team. And all these players are players that are somewhat popular. Some people are picking them or some people are considering picking them. These are players I think you should not consider picking for many reasons. Alright, let's get into it. Number 1, I have Sam Naismith. Now, Sam Naismith has looked good in the practice games. However, Richmond have had no Toby Nankervis and no Tom Lynch. And here's the thing, those two are going to come back hopefully early in the season. Tom Lynch, I remember him saying in an interview that he's hopeful for round 1, but he thinks he'll definitely be back for round 2. So as a Richmond fan, I'm very happy to hear that news. Boy, do we need him. There is absolutely no way Richmond are going to play Sam Naismith with Toby Nankervis, Tom Lynch, Jake Pazitsky, and Noah Bolter. It's just not going to work. They'll be way too tall. Someone has to go. It'll be Naismith. Bolter, Lynch, and Kazuki are all capable of playing the second ruck role. And not only that, in my opinion as a Richmond supporter, I think Samson Ryan should be ahead of Naismith. Samson Ryan is only 23. He's got some talent. I think we should keep developing him. I think we should keep persisting with Samson Ryan. Hopefully he can become a pretty decent player for us. Not only that, there's also Ben Miller, who I think should be ahead of Naismith. I was happy when we signed Naismith, but I think he should only be for insurance. That's the way I see it. I'd rather develop a younger player like Ryan or Miller before we bring in Naismith. The only way I think we should bring in Naismith is if we're performing really, really well and Naismith is like the clear better player, if he's in the VFL or whatever and he's clearly in the better form. But the thing is, I don't think Naismith will play very many games for Richmond. That's why I think he's definitely a trap. He's 128k in the ruck. He might play round 0 and round 1, but other than that, I think he'll be dropped. And he'll only play if Nankervis is out. So I wouldn't be going near the Naismith selection. In number 2, I have James Sicily. Now, the big reason for that is because Hawthorn have a lot of injuries. I'm sure Sicily will still score decently, but he's going to drop in price for certain. And if Hawthorn can get some players back, then that's when we pounce on Sicily during the season. But I don't think he's a good starting pick because he's going to have to play a key position role. He's not going to be able to play his usual game that helps him score a lot. So I think Sicily's a bad starting pick for that reason. I don't think he'll go that well to start off the season, but I wouldn't be surprised if he picks it up again later on. He could be a good in for like 550k, maybe even lower at some point during the season. I'm sure I'll definitely have him at some point, but just not to start off with. In number 3, I have Matt Crouch. Now, I can't believe some people are considering Matt Crouch. The guy is absolutely cooked. He is completely cooked. He's about 490k. He's just a midfielder. He's not DPP or anything like that. I think it's way too risky to pick him because the Crom don't even like him. They're constantly dropping him and that sort of thing. His 40-90k, it's just way too much to pay for. If he was around 300k or something like that, he's someone that I might consider. But he's just way too expensive, way too risky for me. His job security isn't that good, and he's cooked as well. He's way out of his prime, so I don't think Matt Crouch is a very good selection at all. Number 4, I have Zach Conway. Now, Zach Conway, we don't even know if he's in the best 22 yet. Not only that, he's definitely going to be sharing the ruck with Reece Stanley. I don't know why people think he's going to be the number 1 ruck. He won't be. It'll be him and Stanley splitting the ruck. He's not going to score that massive. He's 180k, so you have to fork out about 80k for R3 when he should just really, in my opinion, a 102k rookie. And I've also got Luke Jackson in my forward line, so you can swing Jackson into the ruck if Gawn or Grundy go down. And not only that, Gawn and Grundy have buys and Jackson doesn't. And I think they have buys on different weeks, so when one of them has to buy, I can just put Jackson in their place. That's what my plan is. If you have Conway in your team, though, you can't do anything like that. Conway, I don't know if he can make a shitload of money, and he's not going to score amazingly, I don't think. Not that you'd have him on field anyway. So Conway is definitely not for me. I think he's definitely a trap. In number 5, I have Jeremy Cameron. Jeremy Cameron is old. He's a sniper. He's going to dogshot someone and get suspended anyway. So, yeah, you're going to end up trading him. He's a key forward. I don't know why people think he's good. Like, he's just a key forward. He's not going to score a shitload as a key forward. Key forwards don't score that much unless they kick a heap of goals. And Jeremy Cameron's an old cunt now, so he's not going to be kicking that many goals. And Geelong are getting worse and worse. They have one of the worst midfields in the league. So he's not going to get the delivery he needs anyway. So yeah, those are my top 5 biggest traps for the 2024 AFL season in Supercoach. Do not pick these 5 players. I think they're terrible options. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, work like this. Be sure to become a channel member. Just click the join button next to my name. Also, be sure to subscribe to my premium member, Sean Ducks. Link to his channel is in the description. Also, be sure to subscribe to my backup channel. It is called Stoody TV. Link to that is in the description. Also, be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel. It is called Stoody Archives. Link to that will also be in the description. Also, be sure to join my Discord server. It is called Australian Sports Community. Link to that is also in the description. Also, be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, and I also have TikTok. The username for all those is StoodyYT, and links to all those will also be in the description. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.